Right guys, thank you for checking out my video. I apologize for the delayed content. I've been very busy. However, I'm going to get back into the swing of doing videos, so please bear with me. The video I'm doing today, or the topic of discussion essentially, is what has been my experience with the Freetrade investment app after 1 year. What do I think of this app? What do I think of this investment platform as a recommendation for you guys? And you're doing some research into it, but you wasn't sure which one to go. If Freetrade popped at the top of your mind, and this is a good video for you to watch, because I'm going to be discussing Freetrade and my viewpoint on it 1 year later. Guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. Right, so before I discuss Freetrade as a platform as a whole and whether I would recommend it, for those guys that have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, as it would greatly support my channel. On top of that, like the video if you enjoy it. So guys, when I was looking for an investment platform, I did do research. So I did look at Hargreaves and Lansdowne, Vanguard. What was the other one? I think eToro. There's actually quite a few, right? And from my research, because I use for myself mobile a lot, I needed something that was easily usable and user-friendly from a mobile standpoint, right? So Freetrade came up from my search results as quite a popular hit amongst people recommending it. So for those that probably don't know what Freetrade is, let's quickly just do a summary here. Freetrade essentially is a platform where you can buy and sell shares. You can buy index funds, but there isn't a lot of index funds on there, like not a huge variety. But still, it's not too bad. ETFs and quite a few other investments. So for me, it's been 1 year and over now. So far, I'm thoroughly been enjoying it. I've not had any issues in terms of why I wouldn't be recommending it to you guys. I would say the reason why I chose Freetrade was because obviously one, mobile usability. Two, quite a friendly platform to use. It's extremely user friendly and very easy to follow. I noticed on the other apps I was just completely confused. And I just felt like investing itself for a beginner is such a complicated thing, or looks like a complicated thing. But if you have an application that is easy to follow, easy to use, easy to like kind of understand, that makes things much easier. And this is what I noticed from Freetrade. The other thing is it was a clean platform. I loved the way it's been structured. I like the color theme. I've found it really impressive. Again, that's another thing that kind of attracted me to the app, and everything has been very well set out. It's very easy to follow. All the tabs, it's not hard for you to get confused. You can also get support on there. There's different kinds of membership on there, from the basic, which I think is free. The one I'm paying for, I can't remember what that's called. Let me have a look actually, so I can give you guys the correct information, because they do have different levels of membership, and the different levels of membership allow you to have use to certain of their features. So that's something to actually bear in mind. So then you have your basic one, which is £0. You have your standard one, which is £4.99, and you get access to the general investment account and also stocks and shares ISA if you want to take that out. But again, it's for a fee of £4.99 a month. You have the Plus membership, which is a more premium membership at £9.99 a month, which also allows you access to the general investment account, stocks and shares ISA, but also a self-invested personal pension, which is a SIP essentially, if you want to look into the pension side of things and invest in that kind of direction. So they have the three-tier membership options for you to consider. Now, what do I invest in? I really just invest in two things: index funds and shares. Sorry, stocks. For me, I just feel like that's kind of the direction I want to go in. I do heavily invest in index funds more because the risk is more proportioned. I'm not going to make any recommendations for you guys because I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not in that position. But if you are a beginner, do look into index funds. That's especially the S&P 500 is supported on the Freetrade platform, and it's something for you to essentially check out. So you guys want to see from both viewpoints. So we've said the pros, but obviously with pros there comes cons as well, right? Not every application is good. So first of all, it's not free, and it's really hard to find one that is free out there because there are going to be some kind of charges and fees involved. So that's number one. It's limited to the mobile app. As many of you are aware, you can, like I said, I need it. For me, it's perfect. For those that don't want to just use it on the mobile, I want access on a desktop, you don't have that facility at the moment. So that may be an issue for some. You don't have option of cryptocurrency if you guys are interested in that. I'm pretty sure this doesn't support cryptocurrency. And other than that, I don't really have that many cons for this app. I'm going to be honest. I have thoroughly enjoyed it myself. I've not really had any issues. From my investments, I do get notifications regularly. So you are well informed of any updates, or if you get any dividend returns, you're informed of that. So from my standpoint, I'm only seeing a positive here in terms of recommending it. That isn't to say there isn't competition out there, of course. There's a huge amount of competition that is facing Freetrade, which obviously might be better or might have more options, but that's for you to weigh up and see which is going to be suitable. But after 1 year, I'm not in a position still where I would want to leave this. I'm not in a position where I want to take out another investment application, because for this one, it works for me, it works for my needs, it's set out well, it's user friendly. That's kind of the main point you need, right? I don't know which other point you would need, other than, of course, there might be certain investments that people are looking for that aren't available on the app, like Hargreaves and Lansdowne would be able to, or they would have a greater selection of the different types of index funds, the different types of maybe stocks. It's a huge scale company. They have more to offer. They've been around for a very, very long time. As Freetrade, from my knowledge, they have not been around that long. I think it's probably 5 to 7 years. They're fairly modern compared to that. And I think there was news or basically discussions that they were facing some issues. Nothing's kind of transpired at the moment, but there is a regulated platform, so you are covered up to 85,000 by the FSCS. I think that's how you say it in the abbreviation. So you are covered in terms of the money put in there. So don't worry, because it is regulated. But yeah, I don't think there's anything really else to say. I mean, on the whole, if I wanted to recommend that to you guys, I would definitely recommend it. Give it a try. I will put a link in the description below, which essentially, if you do sign up, we would both get investments. What you need to do is you follow the link, sign up, and you just have to choose an account and put some money in, even if it's a couple pounds. And then we both get a free investment, which could be, these days, I'm not sure exactly what the investment value is up to. Let me check. So the investment is up to anywhere from £10 to 100. And you could even get it in Apple, you could even get it in Amazon, anything. Like literally, there's quite an assortment of free shares. And if you don't believe me, you can go on YouTube and check those, the big YouTubers which have recommended this app, and they sometimes flick through all the free shares they've got when people just signed up by using their links, which is amazing, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. I will be doing another video back to back pretty soon. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you like this video, click the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. It's a weekend my end, and I hope you all enjoy yourselves.